Hey guys, this is Wits. We've had a lot happening in the realm of no rest for the wicked in the past 24 hours. We have Thomas talking about changing the attribute system in the game because he feels like a lot of people don't understand the system. So this change is coming sometime in the future, but we don't know yet. And we also have a Hotfix 3 that just dropped. We see some quality of life. We also see some balance changes, bugs, fixes, etc., etc. And the saddest news is the slightly nerf of Fallen Embers. In any case, in my previous video about Fallen Embers, I encourage you guys to use Fallen Embers as early as possible. And I still stand by that opinion because I am of the opinion if there is a system in the game that you need to use, then you should use it to experiment. This game is an experiment at this point because it's still in early access. So with the Fallen Embers, if you find a good piece of gear early on that is working for your build, I am of the opinion that if you can improve it, just improve it with Fallen Embers. But that is not to say you have to waste your Fallen Embers because you already know that this resource is very important. It is used for not only switching your affixes, but it's also used to respect your stats if we still stay with the same system. But still, it is a very important resource that you should use wisely. Now more than ever because they nerf the drop rate. Now, if we take a look at the Hotfix 3, in the loot portion of the hotfix, you can see that slightly decreased the drop rate and value of Fallen Embers. Now, I have played for about 4 to 5 hours last night, and I noticed a slight difference in how often I was getting Fallen Embers. So this is the reason why I said I still stand by my opinion that you should use them if you have a good piece of gear that you want to improve on, but don't waste them. But now, because they nerf them, just make sure you use them very wisely. Because with any piece of gear, some people are waiting till end game so they can use them. But you can also find purple gear in the early game. You can also find a good piece of blue gear that you can change to a purple gear. So if you can improve your build while you are going through the campaign, I believe that you should do that. But everything should be at your discretion whether you use them or not. Having said all of that and talking about using Fallen Ember wisely, I found this document from this YouTuber named Snapziey. This guy is very knowledgeable about the game and he puts out a lot of information. In this video right here, he talks about using the Fallen Embers with a document. So this document is in the description of his video. The link is in the description of my video. So he's talking about this document right here. Now, as you can see that he says in the video that the developers are trying to find a way to implement this type of things inside the game, but we don't know when that's going to happen. But in the meantime, the way this document works, as you can see, there are grouping for affixes. So there's got A, B, C, D, etc., etc. And one thing that he explained in the video, if you have a piece of gear and in the grouping where there are two affixes, they cannot be in the same piece of gear. So if the group A, say, deal 25% or 50% explosion damage on kill, you will not see another one of the same group on the same piece of gear. So he explained this. So use this document when you are using your Fallen Embers, whether it is during the campaign or during the end game. This is a very, very good document that you can use to make your build better, because if you know which type of affix that you cannot get in the same piece of gear, then you are not going to waste your Fallen Embers, especially now they slightly nerf the drop rate. So just use them wisely and use this document that is going to help you from wasting your Fallen Embers. Anyway, guys, if you have information, if you have any suggestion, any idea, just make sure you put it in a comment. In my last video, one of the viewers commented about using the purple gear and using indestructible and unrepairable in the same piece of gear. and that will cancel each other out. So that is very good information that I personally didn't know, and I never use it. And then when I look at Snapziey's video, he also suggests the same thing. So this is good information. Just we on YouTube share our information and we learn from each other. Just because I'm making YouTube video doesn't mean that I know everything, and I listen to the viewers. Sometimes they have information that I don't have, so I listen to them, and so I welcome your feedback. Now guys, this document is really good. There's also a second page that you can check out, and you can see here categorize them by magical enchantment and plague enchantment, and different piece of gear, weapon, shield, bow, and then all type of gear. And he color coded everything. That way you can know which group they are in. And when you're trying to use your fallen embers, you are not trying to get this affix on your gear when you know you're not going to be able to get it. So that way you are not wasting your fallen embers. Anyway, guys, that is basically all we have. Hopefully this helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.